Well, hey y'all. I was just filing up the little blade that we started on the last video, the Mountain Man knife. I told y'all that'd be a part 2 because we just run out of time the other night on the other video. So the only thing I've done to it since y'all last seen it was just kind of true up the profile with the file across the top and the cutting edge. And I don't know how well you can see the shape of the blade, but there it is. And what I've got left to do now is draw the tang out. So I'm gonna get it into fours, heat it up, and get the tang drawn out and get it ready for the handle. Get it in the forge. Okay. Put the heat now. Where I want to start that handle. All right, there. There we go. Got my little notches, and I'll know where to work up to that point. Start tapering it down. And it's cooling off. Get another heat on it. Get a little bit bigger hammer on it here. Get it moving. I'm gonna probably leave that tang a little bit thick, a little short, because I haven't decided yet exactly what I want. I kind of want to use a deer's leg bone for my handle, and if I do that, it needs to be a little bit bigger or thicker on that tang to accommodate that. The bore in that bone is pretty good size. There we go. That's plenty of tang for the little short piece of leg bone that I'm going to put on it, if I use the leg bone. I don't know for sure that I will, but I mocked it up earlier and looked, and it's looking pretty good, but that's going to have to be straightened. Running a little uphill on me there. All right. See the tang's kind of curving up. Just kind of straighten it out a little bit. It'll be about ready to go. Okay. There we go. That looks good. See, it's running in line with the top of the knife now, along the spine. Anything else I need to make any more changes in I can use my file to file it down, smaller, thinner, whatever. But right here I see a little area that needs to be addressed. Got a little dip in it right there where the blade transitions to the tang. Look like a thumbprint in it. It's a hammer blow, but there we go. Here's our primitive Mountain Man knife. About ready for a handle. Let's see what kind of length we ended up with. rascal is still plenty hot. I'm gonna grab a hold of it. Okay. Wow. It's not much of a rule. So we got about a 5 1/4 inch, well, about 5 1/8 of cutting edge. And from the bolster to the tip of the blade, looks like we're gonna be at 6 on the money, 6 inches. That'll be from the bolster where it stops here to the tip, 6-inch blade. Got a nice thick spine, it's proportioned really good. I think it's gonna turn out look pretty good. It's pretty much ready for the heat treat, other than the scale that's built up on it. I gotta file all that off. I'll just take some rough sandpaper to start with and go over it and knock some of that off. Because the scale that builds up on it from the forge, even with a new sharp file, putting the file to it, that scale just makes even a new sharp file just want to skate off of it. So I always take some sandpaper, about 125 grit sandpaper, and go over it really good. Knock some of that off, expose some of the metal at the edge, and then my file will start biting and start cutting in and removing the rest of it. So anyway, I told y'all that'd be a part 2. It's not much of a part 2, but I just run out of time on the last video because I was just plain give out. I've been working all day, cutting grass and my regular job, you know, just life in general. So, and I got started late on it. So by the time we got to the tang part, I was about had it. But anyway, I'm glad y'all stuck around to watch it. And I guess that'll be about it. I'm gonna show you here in just a minute. I gotta round it up, and I'll show y'all what it looks like with that deer leg bone as a handle. See what y'all think about it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. All right. So see if I can show this. It's not gonna fit up on here. I told you how big that bore is in there. It's about close to about a 3/8 of an inch hole, probably. But anyway, so this is kind of give you an idea, and it's the joint, and it'll be turned this way. It fits the hand really good. Let's see, you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. Well, if I can get it to lay on there. There we go. Something like that. I think it'll look pretty cool. And of course, you know, the bolster, I'll pour that pewter bolster in there and finish it all out real good. And I'll antique this handle. I'll get it dyed down, kind of blend the colors in. It's kind of got a Native American look to me, with the bone, the deer leg bone. I don't know. Mountain man, primitive, backwoods knife. Hey, I appreciate y'all sticking around and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will at some point show y'all the finished product when I get it done. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next video. Have a good one.